Well, it's all connect me.
Kweku, Kweku,
Yes, sir.
Mpacho, last year na mobile year mo a conference no.
Coconut Festival, no.
Mpacho,
Last year.
last year.
Pacho,
Who met your mama exact date?
me really Kakra was September 20 something. I mean, Kai date, no.
And we can last year September.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Pacho. Yes, sir. Sorry, not that.
La Pam, the other show, na September, na August.
La Pam was in August.
La Pam was.
That was the launch. Yes, I think it was August 4th or something. Yeah, that was the launch.
Okay, it's for end Sunday, the last Sunday of the month of June 2024. Last year, it's for Bekaya, the time in Coconut Federation for what year program war Akroma Plaza. Nite man in the time I wobe them your friend and festival no, they were trying to let us know the coconut is one of the viable cash crops able to be used to develop the economy of Ghana. But I am interested in Ghana for now. We are interested in Western region. How coconut can be used to help develop the economy of Western region. Enti ewiabre yensa ka yewura Kweku Boaten wo ahoma no do. Yewura Kweku Boaten sa yenya wo Zoom ewie ye chia. Yewura Kweku Boaten. Hello.
Hello, Ejam.
Aha. Yete wonka. Enti inna yabondwe ye bedwindwin how coconut can be used as a cash crop to help develop the economy of Western region. Enti mayembisa obeye festival ni wie no so far development aba edien.
Okay, you akra we dey medical da woni wetie fuase ni akonya ya mama se yensambebo ubedwumadi hu dewru na yema Ghana fu hu se obeye dwuma bebre ma Ghana empo eboama economy no any the call for investors to come into the sector emboama and develop emia wo promoha. Yes, having said that, last year September Nyamiadum Abrimo Yipimakwe Muma, the third International Coconut Festival was hosted in the Western region, under the supervision of the Coordinating Council. Ebeye krabehwe nkrofo tentene miamia ebaye. Nipa di omani behunu enyoma ahodo akobetumi ye. Enyoma ahodo etumi create. Any value ahodo a otumi de ka ho ni nyina eye sika, any job creation. Ampeni ampa wo behwe ama the call for increased production aye more. Miniati o ho beka cho dani na enkrofo ebusa. Coconut when he me pese me nko farming, me pese me nya exports. How do I me say akra data akra ye tabulating at the end of the event was amazing. Echo nimdia nkrofo abenya ewo dwumadie ho. Any emwa ediabra especially memunu say see school fo nyina me no ka say edua kube. Esan say o mahu enwo mfaso. Whether it's versatility, whether for climate change, whether for sustainability, so many things. Fast forward, February this year, as a follow-up, the Kubejuma for Fruit Logistica, Berlin, Germany. Now, me quantum of demand shisha Ghana Kube, Manonia, na SMP. Which here say, Mabunu name. Both local and international investors, now create the needed opportunities, not only for Ghana, but the populace as a whole.
Oh, okay. So, Western region. Na sesia no eba no se yempinifo aye interested in growing coconut. Ama yetumi develop the economy of Western region. Yeben saying.
Well, when it comes to coconut value chain, they are part.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
About coconut. Coconut shall be total region in Keta and Green. Amudu fan will say estate crop. It's what they can share you and San Eba Western. Western region for and the soul set to make ya Amudu Yeden, Ebefa, and Tuamoso, and the Eden, are a source of livelihood. Now, a domain Western region could be it was a lot. And the Brony Mechanism, that also a lot of activity. And Sanai Anoa, most of it was wiped away. And most of the farmers show interest in coconut. To develop the coconut sector in the Western region, there is one particular thing that a Western region grown and your coastal areas more, which is highly disease prone. Variety ube you develop it said that young into for an area like Western region, you cannot do just any variety. You look at the hybrids, which are more tolerant and resistant. Now, the way writer, I've seen an area before then, the other value chains. Into where make a safa nurseries any farmers I was hearing more planting materials for the nursery operators to nurse and also distribute to the farmers. The planting material should not be any other planting material than the hybrids because West India it has a peculiar condition. Now, after getting this right, I told you there are 5 value chains. We have the nurseries, the farmers, the exporters, the processors, and the vendors. Once you are expanding production and increasing production, what happens is that you must pave way for value addition. And here was the Western region shows and then you are doing coconut, there's the need to increase production. We must also find the need to add value. More processing factories, trying not to export raw, okay, and also make sense with the other added products. If it is any husk, no, if it may go into the pit industry, pharmaceutical industry, creating jobs, okay. How do you call it? The car industry, the active carbon industry. Indians, take over Koreans, say to me increasing production. Near the processing factories, we don't need to import one active carbon of about $1,450 just to extract gold in Takwa and other areas which are close to Western region. You cannot talk about development of the coconut sector in the Western region without not first addressing production.
Without talking about...
I'm talking about here in the Cape.
Enti kweku uka production no it start from the seedlings anameboa. Kweku
of the people within the region, you have to first emphasize on variety, which is more tolerant and more resistant to the Cape Simple disease. Then afterwards, the various other forms can come. You could use coconut as even a climate change activity, carbon sequestration, okay? Agro-tourism. Western say, we could use coconut as a form of agro-tourism, a big creative employment, and in Yoma Bibri, a generating foreign earnings. Am I there? Or am I no? There's a lot more I can say, but I will first want us to address the issue of production, which has to do with variety specific. What kind of variety? Yeah.
Okay. Inti yanko tie ho ne yambisa no. Theo wo na we crop development authority. Edian variety na yes suitable to Western region weather ne coastline pattern. Theophilus. Unmute your mic.
Hello.
Have you unmute your mic?
Hello. Hello. Can you please unmute? Can you unmute? We are not hearing anything. So wait me unmute here. Hello, Uncle Theophilus. Hello. Okay, enti utie your case FM we yedin komo na yenkomo die no we are talking about reimagining the Western region. And if we are going to reimagine the Western region, one of the tools I share and na yedi hu komo ne say we are using coconut as a cash crop to redevelop the region. On me by adwin say sometime past na Western region used to be one of the industrial regions of Ghana. Now it was very busy, it was very economically sound and vibrant. And so for some time now, the region has not really been as strong as it used to be. And until the focus of our conversation is to look at the region and develop the region to that perspective. And no, and I'm penning for you know, moving common or a boy a ma ye di encomo. And on the line, Mr. Kwekubuatin, any Tio, Mr. Theophilus, na ye know, moving common. Director, take over.
Yes, me you know connection no etomusesia but and ye ready. Etie for mobile kaya first and na ye Wamco,
Yes.
Chinese, Habo, all these places were thriving. So basically, a year na your friend no 24-hour economy John Mahama ede banana be ewa takrade.
Okay.
Takrade economy no akofom. Now the issue is that you try as much as possible there. You be to train komo. Na in common you be to train. To me am the needed information you be to me at the epeja economy in the western region. Inti eno komo na ewie ye twetwe but mo beti asiase weather ninti sometimes na your connections with our participants no akọ from kakra but yeguso yehwe ahomane na ye de atum na yetumi ehu medin bebi eko but the team one say for now Ghana is at the 12th position when it comes to coconut production in the world. India and Indonesia na womo eboso. India for 2023 they were able to do 19 million metric tons of coconut. So far Ghana yandiano 541,000 metric tons of coconut. Inti no ena yeguso ye di hu komo ntini ye ne Kweku Boaten edi komo na odisi ho na se ye ko Theophilus also ne ne kwatwetwe nkomo ekakra.
Director, even before say Theo Bebasono, one will say offshore cocoa production you say Ghana your biggest cash crop, even your biggest source of foreign exchange, cocoa. But over the years there's been a huge decline in cocoa production.
Yes.
But this is a sector yen share down for yeninko as a country. Yen share down for yeninko. But if we decide to focus a little bit of our energies on the coconut sector now, and also ebeboy, not all statistics be. Let's take some few minutes and walk our listeners through. Now, yen can't here for say you can also join the conversation in the course of the show. No, yebema mo lines are mobitimi are joining with your thought, comment, and observation. In between 2017 and 2021, Nana, coconut export wa Ghana no, it grew by 45%. It grew by 45% in 2017. And from 2017, 2021, the good thing is that in 2021, the export grew by 249%.
Yes.
It means we did something right.
Yes.
And it means there are a lot of things we can also do to enhance our coconut production, which in turn will yield us some good income. So far, globally, not may share figures be $4.9 billion. And your project is this year will come out of coconut production and sales. $4.9 billion US. It is expected say by 2029 a big growth to $7.98 billion between this period. So the question is, how are we positioning ourselves? Say the Bayer as residents of the region. Yes, you benya this booming industry. You benya home for so.
Yeah, I can say so far, we India coconut contributed about nearly $3.9 million to their GDP. But the issue is that apart from Coconut Federation of Ghana, you need to di sa crop nechi. I'm believing say coconut, but government na any idea say cash crop or certain crops able to me the needed a friend saying
Foreign exchange.
Foreign exchange.
Yes.
Into one more create Ghana Cash Crop Development Authority. Yeah. So we are hoping that Ghana Cash Crop Development Authority, any Coconut Federation Authority,
there will be growth.
Yes, there will be improvement in the industry. Roughly, for now, we should grow by 50%. I see you to me produce about 1 million metric tons of coconut. To know that
and direct Nana, the good thing is that this 1 million metric tons are my point is that it is good to grow this yield, but we should also add value to the crops we are growing. Because Oshe cocoa, gold, timber, name them, bauxite, diamond, aluminium, all of these resources, we have them. But yeah, export now, raw materials now, very few, and value in terms of value addition, we add value to very little of it.
Jinasona Yansaka Yera Foster Boatin Ewaha. He is the Deputy Chief Executive of the Crop and Development Authority, Ewa Humanoso. Yera Foster, Ewia Chiao. Na pom to say. We Obia Woody Nimpa or what Cash Crop Development Authority in Woodinechi into where Deputy Chief Executive. Abadiachre. Mpacho Yembisawo Sesia 2017 from 2017 to 2022. 2022 we were able to do 541,000 metric tons of coconut. The leading producer of coconut in the world says here Abeya India. A friend saying nearly 19 million metric tons of coconut. Yansati a friend saying target from kakra yebetumi edi achichi maybe so e ba ne say yenko 1 million metric tons edi na say Bachoko wechi kakra.
Ghana buying equity say, Coco going to the Boyan Eversca Bay. Because they say, but if you have Coco, only maybe I can say, and then Galam say, and then as I say, this thing I cried to Coco's house. It's me who say, as you get Coco for everything this can play. It's a year 2019, Ghana buying a Shebra, Emma, your organization, your friend, Tree Crop Development Authority. Put her in the say, if you have a trip of coconut camp, the very same to me, actually, maybe to this car, so I'm not supporting that cocoa. I always still reading the idea of Naness and the focus on coconut, send a wild kind. Coconut here, and the ABI, say, the woman said the world, they're supporting. Now, over Africa as well, you come up with a bar. Now, some of the so I sound level no I won't come the District of Development Authority have passed a regulation. We are also coconut. At the end of the tree crops, the embramo. We are next to Brita embramo. We are farmer embra. We are who are coconut. We are trader embramo. It is not the man who has said to my embryo. We be a branch. Area, the research institutions also support work. Almost ultimately materials are the pharmacy PR, obviously a man on the phone, at me, a competition. The list are the other, the number else to be competition. Yet, we know so, I see a therefore. The farmer will come for papa, only we can cook the coconut. The baby, they said, father, you can cook with that could be at the because twice there they talk. And yet, District of Development Authority, as part of the regulation, they are set and bra, the friend of pricing mechanism for all the tree crops. So the member farmer, there's a minimum price that you are allowed to pay money to talk below the minimum price. They are here for cashew, they are here for oil palm, they are for bamba, they say after coconut, they are here for mango, and say as you can see the machine after the number out. They say I have coconut here, they are here. The World Bank work. The thing is very free in the pricing mechanism and market. The use of this never enough to a friend. We have support the farmers over that civil property, over the input, over the extension supporter. The big to
You bet me do 1 million metric tons of coconut in production. No? But you're a first step, what in my main be south. Your Western region. Until you per se address the issue of Western region. Maybe so Tree Crop Development Authority by no. A dear Juma na more ground mu dear able to me pager the coconut industry in Western region. But World Bank as in a ombe soy no sika he say no omode ba.
No, sika on this soy $100 million.
$100 million.
Yes, for 6 years.
For 6 years.
For 6 years. Now you might be a big fan of this. There were crops in the book and something they did first candidate. Coconut, and a cashew, and a rubber. Now, coconut and rubber here, now we can Western region. And for us, no, you say, OPRI, a crop research, CSR OPRI, of the research institution, they be mandated to research into coconut.
Bacho, we need them 2 million seedlings, I hear about Western region. Okay. Nti wodi am sɛ wabɔ apro ɛwɔ Ghana abɛfa Western region sɛ ɛba no value chain na yɛka processing and answer factories bɛbɛ mu which areas of Western region I will feel say yɛyɛ value additional yɛbɛtumi aside such factories.
Your phones are flying.
GKV Mr. Nunu our factory our painting area ho. But your man okay. Oh, okay. Nti Yara Foster Boateng Deputy Chief Executive of Tree Crop Development Authority. For now, you know, besi haneyako Coconut Federation of Ghana for. Ne no mo ekodi nkomo nti se bibi PM na se ese ba wo nchen a ye baba wo nchen ye ba frɛ Theophilus so ne ye nedi nkomo yeah okay yes yeah that's papa. You were going to say something.
I was going to ask him a question, but only line.
Theophilus Baba.
Yes.
And Theophilus Ba ne ne ono so akasa ne ehu exactly where this one is when it comes to.
I'm sure we will get him on the line again. One of the challenges are industry pest and disease
and control. Okay.
And no pahua.
Kweku mpacho ahani na nsuo tonti na internet na ayabasa basese ayensa aka wo your friends phone no so na wudi nkomo ya ne Foster wuti call ya ne Foster edi nkomo no o enumerate nioma bebre wo abei o se ne kase ejina Coconut Federation of Ghana so obo wabaso or say or per se or strengthen more governance system. Na mutumi ye proper execution. Mpacho mami bisa wo we need the Western region coconut industry nechi.
Western bebree Western region. Ena yedino. Coconut Farmers Association of Ghana. Yedibeti all the other value chains. In the federation emanated from Western region. Enti ye need ye cheaper. Ye wo Kosnak, Coconut Seed Gardeners and Nursery Operators Association Ghana members our Western region. Ye wo Coconut Farmers Association of Ghana members or Western region. Omodoso pa. Ye wo Coconut Processors Association of Ghana members our Western region. Ye wo coconut yera GKV any omo president Mr. Andy Kojonuno. Ye wo Coconut Exporters Association of Ghana members our Western region. Ye wo Coconut Vendors Association of Ghana members our Western region. Ne kura nansenya ye wo Coconut Aggregators Association of Ghana members our Western region. Akra kakreya makei. Enti se ye base ye Yewura Foster kekani adena strengthening the federation means yesika sembe kosro ye mobility be kosro, and therefore we can also strengthen the other regions, the regional offices, institutional capacity building, training of the farmers. Say nini na Coconut Federation is strengthened that it won't come to place. They see most of the farmers in our production, it is all 541,000. It's actually 504,000. It's just about 504,000 metric tons. Ghana is number 12 in the world, number 1 in Africa. Now, most of these farmers contributing to this tonnage are smallholders. Okay, say Mibra Foster, the farmers are marginalized. No pricing competitiveness. Obia pan your pet or the farmer. Inti the Coconut Federation is strengthened that. Our Western region farmers in Yediomu boom as a cooperative. Yediomu boom as a cooperative, yeah. You build their capacity, you strengthen them more, and you make them more competitive in terms of pricing. It is important to strengthen Coconut Federation, for Coconut Federation to strengthen the other regional institutions working under the Federation. It's a Western region. So you see, build the coconut sector of Western region. Now the developing sector now, we can't take away institutional
support.
Capacity building. So you see, I wish Ghana Hanuma. You see, 5.4% of the population are engaged in farming. So your estimation and calculation, I will say it's almost about 1.8 million people. And I believe the Western region alone can contribute to over 40% of this population. And therefore, there is the need to say, you need to share your coconut hub. I'm making sure somebody those improved materials, and have a 5-year or 10-year development plan, because all chest seedlings, our production never cost who say after 5 years there will be the need for processing and exports, and therefore already existing processing factories, we extend or build their capacity, and also try to establish more, get people to establish more, support them. Said they can come back. Because at the point they were struggling with raw material. But with the effort that Recrop put in now, there's going to be a time raw material will not be an issue, and therefore there will be the need for processing. And once you train us, I'm ready to do, and then I have other ideas. If you want to create employment, one of the best ways is to add value. If you want to earn more foreign earnings, one of the best ways is to add value. How do you increase your export if you have not added value? Until one idea was a day. Yes, and I'm glad they say Mibra Foster any authority actually in that sector. Now, we share Nigeria says here, you dry coconut, a far near Piaco, Nigeria. Why? Because they built one of the biggest coconut processing plants. Membodi, one of African countries. Yeah, sorry for mentioning the name. They built one of the biggest coconut processing plants in Africa, competing globally. But you see, what they failed to understand was the first thing is to what? Increase production. In Ghana, the pressure they see Ghana the end so now local industries they say no more bread because there is no control pricing mechanism no more bad no more be increasing bono after now local processes are raw materials no was here pet do more no they were struggling. That means the production cost ever cost so. Now say way is here, how does the local processor becomes competitive globally? You get it? Usha baby say Indonesia normally are there are so many policies that favor one Ghana coconut oil in the world market. To mean compare with Indonesia coconut oil with the same premium no more form because they have some support from government. The American in say Western region coconut yet to be developing it to a level like if government support and policies like in your Miami do not come to place. And I'm happy say maybe Penny Foster can your my highlighting your bakumi numua and my rishemu say omatoto and your ma a bebwa ama sector no ayede akoneni.
Nyoma bia okayen and say World Bank amayen $100 million are womba spreading over 6 years. And this year so womo pese womma 2 million seedlings into the coconut industry. Now, I feel say Western region, urban coconut will contribute about 35 to 45% of the coconut production. Into Miami yame arithmetic na mi hu the quantity of seedlings that will be coming to Western region. So ya can say we know. At what point near best start to say yes strengthen the players in the value chain, urban processing, more identify apart from GKV, Mr. Nunu, more identify other private sector players beyond between Abuaema, you to me de a year friend saying value chain no ababazi.
Yo, me that's it pa. The me bra penny Foster can no credit we've had several engagements with the World Bank. Wabot wejuma papa me bona baso and baby I drew no like he said I already told you say you can't look at any other value chain if you forgo production. Okay, me share me analysis as no. And tree crop has also been smart together with the World Bank to know say before I bet to me adding value process all those things no. Let's look at increasing the production base. And if you look at increasing the production base, you cannot take away the Western region who has good ecological zones and climate to accommodate coconut production as a cash crop because it is the hub. There are a lot of deliberate efforts that are put in place to ensure that Western region are given the needed seedlings that ever boosting production and also the needed support. I think through GKV, Nunu, who is the president of processors, who is compiling the list of processors not only in the Western region but in the country to ensure that they benefit from this support through the World Bank and EBWA to enhance processing and value addition aside production in the coconut sector. And most importantly, the strengthening of the federation EBWA ama your farmers are very competitive. Strengthening and training and capacity building also involves certification. Ghana global participation in the industry a challenge kakra because few of our farmers are certified because but you cannot export without having the requisite certificate. Nti we mu nyinaa yɛ nneɛma a ɛbɛboa ama ɛyi akɔ so. Wohwɛ nso a nimdeɛ wɔ coconut wɔ fam, even your extension officers ne bebree na ntumi nyɛ dɛn ɛnhyɛ dɛn ne hu nimdeɛ saa. Nti as part of it, there's also going to be training. Ti ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛ ɔmo ma farmer ne sile no nko a. There's also going to be a training component any some input logistic support component ɛbɛboa ama plantation na farmer ne yɛ no etumi gyina na contribute
now
to
we
the
address
needed support
production, but
for the
woka
country.
production no me co-host Kwame Achampon ɛwɔ ha ɔwɔ a very relevant question bi a ɔpɛ sɛ bisa wo.
Mr. Boateng,
Minia.
one summer working is very nice, but what are the timelines?
Pacho mente papa wadaruma.
What I mean, guys, say.
Pacho say.
May say, what timelines are we looking at?
Oh, great. So there are two major seasons during coconut farming. In fact, Ghana, I will say 2 seasons for the tree crops, most of them. So we have the major and then the minor season. Now, when you say, no, there is a process you have to follow to ensure, say, you meet all the requirements and then you are able to, and there are timelines. Now, we have May, June, and then August, September. So whatever the Mr. Boateng and his team are doing will fall within these confines. And too late to say the beneficiaries know and come at the end. Yeah.
No, I'm talking at my timelines, and let me come again on that. I am looking at timeline. They set here processing plant, if I should put it that way. Timelines that we are looking at issuing trainings and certifying farmers and all of that. Timelines are here say Yebema farmers improved varieties, because in your earlier submission you mentioned that. What are the timelines?
Yes. So like I told you, if I should come to the production bit, like I told you, there are only 2 major seasons.
Okay.
That's why I said that. So the timeline should not exceed September. May, June, July, August.
September 2024.
May, June for the major season, August, September for the minor season. When it comes to production, which is the seedlings, that which I know will be done as soon as possible. Now, you know this project comes with components. Meaning, say with Emre Bra, Penny Foster will highlight more on it.
Okay.
And so they have tied these components with timelines. But the most important one, because we are planting season, is to look at the seedling bit, which they are doing. I believe afterwards, the other components come in. In any case, like I told you, all these things become useless if you don't increase the production bit. You don't address the production bit.
Okay.
So that's what they are trying to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And after our joining, we are live on case 89.7. We topic for discussion. You say we want to reimagine the Western region. That is our broad topic. But then we want to, once we reimagine the Western region, one of the things we want to do is to use coconut as one of the biggest cash crops a bit to me a developed region. When you may say Canada some time ago, the region could boost a lot of industries. Therefore, business activities were highly flying in the region. But for some time now, Abafom, on the phone with us, Mr. Kweku Boateng, the Vice President, Coconut Federation Association of Ghana. And he's sharing some good information with us. Mr. Boateng, Misa say, my industry, what are some of the challenges I'm war so far? And Sanama Putumediano, what are some of the challenges you are faced with?
Okay. So, medical, I have correction, big kakra. Me Vice President of the Coconut Federation Ghana.
Yes, Federation Ghana. Thank
Coconut
you.
Federation Ghana.
Mama Association is here.
Yeah. So now, Webusabi, I mean, the challenges we face. Challenges, Rome was not built in a day. And I know mean to me, you need challenges.
Okay.
But these are not challenges which can supersede the success we seek to chop and as a blockade coconut sector from becoming a global player in the coconut market.
Okay.
Now, I already mentioned
Kweku, say I was starting Cabro from Pacho Kafante.
But when training and capacity building, certification, okay, and then also pricing.
Okay.
These things are key. And I also have to talk
Kweku
about
Pacho Kafante Kakrawai.
Hello.
Pacho Kafante no more.
Hey, okay.
But that then Nana wo ya de wo Kafante no ko kan brofo na wo kan so no.
Why you broke it? Me can is
Can the Mara.
Okay. First one we mentioned training and capacity building.
Okay.
Not just for the farmers, but our extension officers, so that we can increase our production. Okay, climate smart agriculture, some of the best practices. Nina Buama Oyo de Nakostro. Inti yan take key interest in this. Now your chassis lens in Kwa. It's good, but we are now you realize that potential because farmer no so nim yare biaba no ni me draw the kana ekubenebe wo anan suye onim the right fertilizer to apply the frequency, okay, and the dosage say enkoyi you get it, the onim the right how do you call it, pesticide to apply wa bra already sabem no obu kubeni fifi no obu na kubeni be say you. It is important to inculcate training in BBIA, and it's one major challenge because when we say even the extension officers know they don't have that technical skill to help our farmers, so it's a challenge. Now, I cannot also overlook certification. A Ghana coconut, especially dry coconut, a premium outside, especially in Europe, because here we allow it to fall, unlike Ivory Coast normally. The moisture level is between 10 and 12, which gives premium copra quality. The demand is huge. Obi also the 3 containers a week. Obi also 4 containers. Just the dry coconut. This is raw anyway. But when you come back to look for the market for the farmers, now certification becomes a challenge. And I say very few people in the industry almost certificates. Almost number of farmers now then export it. So it is important that the farmer there is a deliberate plan or attempt to ensure that most of our farmers are certified to make them globally competitive. Now, another thing is the issue of pricing.
Okay.
Which is very key. The coconut market is not controlled. Price control a problem. Most of the farmers are marginalized when it comes to pricing. I say compared to farmer now I'm happy to say Mr. Boateng highlighted on the authorities' mandate to control the pricing to protect both the producer and the consumer. So sometimes what happens is free Nigeria, China, then like I told you, the farmer is comfortable selling it to them than the local processor. Yes, local industries, they suffer. If it's not curtailed, they have to shut down because the production capacity of a machine, maybe GKV, is 51 tons a day. That would mean raw materials that will merit that. It means you'll be under producing and the production cost will go up, and the time will come your business will no longer be viable.
Okay.
nti ɛyɛ ade a ɛwɔ se yɛhwɛ paa. Now also the support in terms of irrigation. Oko Indonesia, Numni, India, Numni Adia, they are leading because most of them, all their coconut, they have a coconut border, a poor farmers, no, and they do it under irrigation. Now, what person who increase will yield that? Irrigation is one key thing. It is a way of analysis. How Obi Betimaka Jose Kube the ODR, 3 Biabet 200 fruits afibia. But in the repeated, the irrigation component is key. It is a Ghana currently produce 504,000 metric tons. Now, number 12. Then should tell you say the irrigation. If you come with your farmers now, we can go to the 1 million metric tons.
Semetine okay I see here not say oh suggest say any say ye dada setana. Debiano ye chairman suato.
That be
okay.
Any attitude farming, irrigation will always boost yield. Okay.
Okay.
And coconut thrives on it. Any public name later. Until it means to say your varieties near good. The irrigation become one. And they bring more. And irrigation is expensive for the ordinary farmer or young government support. And this is why I think say in future, no, I know say big crops or your authority national as trade crop aspects, will ensure say support to be better the clear for in terms of irrigation. I've also mentioned about the best practices. So these are very key components. What's here? Say you bet me your policy be say raw materials some percentage will be retained here just to help our local processes. And yes, a time will come our foreigners which will not help us because it doesn't add any value and it doesn't create any employment. The local processor is creating jobs, contributing to national development. Into a protecting the year. Every time they have access to raw material, say to me, yes, idea we are, and career economy are in normal shut it down.
Okay.
You get it? In Tibra, are buying also all bois, the production pepper slow. There was so pep policy be a bit near boy, especially when processing materials are coming in bulk. A bit more boama at every year, certain percentage of raw materials will not be what exported but be retained to enhance production processing capacity of our local processors.
Before Obekono, using coconut as one of the cash crops to develop the economy of Western region. Now, Western region investment sector, private sector, no, dear Dumedina Mumwe dear Motume reach out to some of the businessmen in Western region for them to understand the critical industry like coconut.
You, for the promotional bit, Yenina, you are aware of this annual event. I did all the aspects.
But because annual event there 7 days but there should be a way of sustaining their interest, paying attention to the development of the industry in Western region. And then American wasn't.
You
okay, sir, before Obe answer, okay, sir, even the extension officers no crying yet so technically trained to be able to handle the industry, say in year. Your investment sector no so as a sustained effort. And then maybe sir.
You say aside the coconut festival to promote and showcase what coconut can do for the people of Western region. Last year, they bought Western region coconut hub, just to create that euphoria. The federation has also developed a work plan for the Western region, and in future I'll share with you in terms of training and then capacity building in terms of branding and skills development. Now, no, there's more the federation wants to do, but yes, you can't charge the federation. Many of us study kind. It is important so mobile so happening. Now, yet to me, the mobile, the federation and the other institutions. Into your mother federation, our Western region and the COFAG, is doing a lot. Once a while, we train them. We do a presentation on coconut, the economic benefits, and then the best practices and all that. It is important that we enhance it. But in enhancing it, a big support from Tree Crops and Abang to help us develop it to that sector. Having said that, we are very confident that the Western region is indeed a hub. Now you need the cheaper, you better ensure that transformational change in terms of coconut development in the Western region becomes exciting and worthwhile.
When was the last time your federation engaged AGI and Chamber of Commerce in secondary Takra?
Now me share your work plan. I think last year we were there. The work plan moved this year, and so I think somewhere August we will have a discussion with them, including the Ghana Export Promotion Authority, who are mandated to promote non-traditional exports. And I think you go so share a young Fanimu Kenya that the local farmers need to be benefited.
Kweku, we are Vice President of Coconut Federation Ghana.
Yes, sir.
We to me a yin samanu ye. Ye say ye name Mr. Nunu pudding komokakra. Na ye no abane ye no abe wrap up. Inti rest kakra. Na ye nimse won tia poso. Kakra person about check.
Yo, did I say?
So yeah, that's yes. So
Nana, o share enkomo na Mr. Boateng di na won. As a Niema Baku as a country, we have really not decided to improve upon. And Niema Baku with regards to your farming practices. As a Nyamebeye farming, no, adosu. Irade what kind of farming?
But Mami Hunusun say a tree crop development authority. Sas Kanomuniano, Womba starts a womo de bois.
Oliver Twist. Me, I'm always asking for more.
Oh, okay.
Because the entire may casa from this perspective, and say, Ghana, you see much. And if you look at Western region, for instance, we are talking about a region where about 30%. Now, as we speak, 11 regions, and Ghana grew coconut.
11 regions.
11 regions.
Okay.
Out of the 11, one region is contributing about 30%.
And which region is that?
Western region.
Okay.
Then it means into what both Mr. Boateng, Omumi and Boateng, Francis and Ikweku. They've all Foster and Ikweku, they've all described Western region as the hub for coconut production. So for me as an individual, I am expecting say they are doing some, but I'm expecting that they put in more effort. One. And yet just the federations and the farmers and stuff, there should be a deliberate government effort.
That should be coming from the Western Regional Coordinating Council.
Yes. Minister because there should be a deliberate effort.
Yeah, Prime Minister no when to me and fat. But young sense, Yansabaka campus near Bisan say, oh, in DB exactly what the Regional Coordinating Council
towards that.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
It was production a working line. My young Kai for say, what has
yes, Yansaka Yura campus, Ewo Ahumano so Yura campus, Evia Yachiao. Mpacho mo Kobiara. Mpacho Yerichiao.
That's so.
Now, what ponum to them?
I'm a
instrumental. And Minya invitation Moko La Pam for the launching of the Coconut Festival last year. what's about Western region? Emma Kiz FM or contributed to the process. Meaning that Oyaza regional minister so nenweji kuku north industry no or Western region papa. But mami so regional coordinating council one effort towards making sure that Western region will use coconut as a cash crop to help develop the economy of Western region. Not then.
Yo, Midasipi, the Chete Funinara, the Aquania Damwaba, the Nkoma, Ohian war, Mensin ha, Yesha say in fear numini, Wasan Sue Kenya, Neya Aquania, na Merba Kanuasen. Oye Kube yara, yen Kube yara. Kube de our when you are the foam. Now our hands my foe, now Western region for no. Ebo de Kube ya aja wa buanz me man papa na oye ye rekobna ocheda ku mensa a oye MP for Takrazi na nara so mfie numa we twemi wa ye regional minister for Western region odisi na enwado mfie numa obe nara de nyema bi anana opedo oye no oye aza wo fre Kubie azabaka ho enti ohye project asa what friend the Western Regional Ministers 5 million replanting coconut project
5 million
project
5 million replanting project
coconut replanting project
okay
no che de butayo sinenya do an de mozikan obobode wuru amankofa te de Kube yesika moto de bien opiede nwana wopede wodua Kube no aza wodizue Kube na wofani seedling no se wonyi bia wonsa beka bi moto de basa obeye nyema na waakye aza Kube otum oye moto da nan wama ekueku ti de chapel fo navy fo soldier fo ikuku biara so nenyu abeje do de Kube so oyaze ohia na mo otwa do kra anyi de obobo ekwan ma wona wo ton Kube ana wo ye Kube adwuma no we hu de se wo ye Kube na onye bebia wotene nkote na wo be ye den wo botum wa ton ana no ho baba mfa so export wom processing wom ensi no pia akodo mfie numizi pia akodo dem aware ka no ozechi menye nyina ye sha ase de ye birthday another ye de international coconut festival wo Ghana ye de boboaze oye African coconut group wo won kan ye won menyo ka say ahantaman waja tum ahantaman secondary school America yo wasom kiti wodie Kube Daboasi secondary wodie Kube ne mamenche mukaka Kube osu de biara all year round na se idie Kube kra na se Kube no mfie basa mfie anan o start do rosoa ye mpense mu no na ye hu de se wo Kube no rosoa afi biara bottom one minimum of $50 and maximum of $100 idua kuro na mesikali na edenya oya busum biaro atmasa na ya fanda oya afimpo na Kube kuro omo $100 afi yempo de peda obefom na se 100 ana e 10 ana e 1000 kesika obaba nsi regional minister wa ye bi wo Kube nyame sisi amenyoro kase wona wo pe india bani bi wa do no regional minister mo wo gbe nursery bi wo supon dunko ho ibi wo ho se pe bi atwa bo hu regional coordinating council obama obi ma ato
mpacho e free
Mr. Obama obi ma ato
okay Mamimbi
but
so
subsidized
so far with the research you have been doing no yembisa assassin size oil under cultivation so urban Kube ya oya he
CCR me mpɛ dɛ mɔbɔ midstream ne maka ma wanyɛ ndɛ wɔsi bibi wɔfrɛ no fact check ma motu maka yi dɛ dam nhyehyɛ yi nyinaa no ɔyɛ yɛn technical group ebaasa information nyinaa wɔ wɔn hɔ nti yɛwie a mɔtutu asrɛ ɔdɛ bɛfrɛ regional director of agric anaa regional planning officer WRCC anaa CSIR Dr. Yayira one figures no the one sano azasa but osare ye ma na oma edwuma no oboto sin kakra onenye Cape St. Paul will tibia obogba ze 1971 ho no ono na oma de nchekube oruko form na enso sisi a onam scientific mpensem na agency new hybrid aba CSIR Center for Scientific and Industrial Research for one research na za why and since waiting wenya kubia dam yareba no wo fe no kube HIV/AIDS no ontum nka ne bio ba me peda misido the man mo biara ndwen de mpoano nkoten na edie kubia oyeye ba mo biara ndwen dam Western region henya ekwa menfi edie kubia obaba eko Prisia edie kubia obaba eko Takwa edie kubia obaba eko Daboase edie kubia obaba enti dama menya kwenye no motutu asre taprofo school fo secondary school fo ikueku anchors groups yi won de kubebi na odi do babra won
Uncle Campus. Hello.
Yera Charles Kobna.
mpocho mwa
And Pachamu co-host will be so question.
what I say
Mr. Muko host no be so question.
mo mbisam wo friend then
Our friend Kwame Achampon.
okay oye sekune nya na do ya de mbrenyi
May your bread die.
Orokodo.
Brother champion retail
My pede maybe today. You've enumerated regional minister ni vision. And now actually result in power or onam do reba. Activities of Galamsey. Is it affecting coconut production in the region?
Sisi ara menyo ka seize kubenyi biara mbeka nchem de kwofo ebotu Galamsey wonu kubiase ensi no ono zimunti mumbo mitsim na manka de Galamsey no affect oye mu coconut project because ya forum Mr. Banara wa baby wo Buzia wa baby wo Lapam wa baby wo Akroma Plaza kubenyi biara mbeka nchem de Galamsey or say nukube ana nukube ya all process na de no ana ne necessary ye no Galamsey furba nti ho no zimuntum from one
Okay. And opa ho a mami nsan mi sa se ana menka fancy.
Kafante.
oh bebe ke bia aka no English o yobe you anu fancy
The Osibis and Tree and Fante Obeyano. But before he comes in, no, Yera Charles Kobna, you hear investment in the Kube sector. And Pocho, one regional coordinating council, one engagement with the business community in Sekendi Takradina Western region, or to then.
oh yeah you saw on any day them American for the past 5 years no ye di marketing pa ye be in a next is our region in na no ye bien ye expanding no call and yama districts no so ibinum so yama one ye sha no ye the big car planting for food and jobs could be no home ye chiche ye encourage ya engagements with chapel for soldier for secondary school for ahem for youth groups ya p na wa ye nkofo p wa ye quietly nkofo ye quietly atimasa binum ba na wa ba binum individuals so worry ye nti dem ayer ka no edwuma no regional minister no wa sha ase ni de robo mo do pion repia event o do board riba mo de ye nya yere ye nti yebaka de at any particular time no opportunity wo ho nti nkofo won fa won ho njim but amize maka de wona wa tie ndewuri sida ma wo ama akwenye mpo no che ye ndewuru no atio nya hempo ne yebefro de nya nbedi nkomo wa na aba no che the still are the vision is on obiara kaneze nti na minya akwenya damna mimda wo radio stations so they dom would say nti obiara reach say K's FM ende for we nwa hwe kube no mu na hunde ebo modern na afia nde afi so nsuroto mbiri so wodua no na anyi o mbiri na wodua no na anyi mbiri na wodua no na anyi ofia kopim August ending na nsu no rebejai ansa na October so wa ba onche bia fi nche ba yeto abewi onche bia 1 year baba nfie ba sa pepe na wuso enye bi Kids FM won kra won dua bi won ye bi nye de wo bo ho de wuru keke won ko dua bi
Uncle Campus. Hello.
Yes,
Uncle
sir.
Bana.
Yes sir.
My final question will be this. Me wasasi a me pese media kube. Menya seedlings. All the extension services in the menya. Apart from local market and DNA, may they identify other market spaces. Apart from so people betty see your friend say market circle at home. How do I spot other market opportunities? And what is the RCC doing to help?
No could be. I want to be beyond what Afra and RCC doing. Another year. I don't know most America was RCC doing not China, not the PIA.
Could be.
PIA. Who question most maybe say no them you know what trouble be na RCC. I have Barbado. But mommy you are.
Yeah.
Mommy you are no. Only you there. RCC nizi. I mean hold on epeded for 100. RCC nizi. Jumedia ya okube binya.
There be Emsa want to make question. Me bisa say. Hello.
Mr. For 5 years.
What they are Tobuasi?
For 5 years.
Tobuasi ni
For 5 years. For 5 years.
Okay.
We have promoted coconut like nobody's business.
Okay.
Yako Farmers Day, well, Techiman, National Farmers Day. In the yetim yakache national organizers there, or the way a coconut break. Yanum Kube, under Yakonum Yamebia, or the Yanum Kube. My regional ministers Nina Wako coconut break, Yanum Kube, ye China, ye promote. Na Kube so also ta. Akwana ye way, CCR here, Canada for, or the ho, I said there. May hear produce numpo also to the Kube so trap. In the Takraj high way. In there your coconut marketer. You do a 24 hours.
Unim.
My question road.
My question Masem Bisano. It was premised on a background. Recently, I don't know if you saw on social media. Say in the UK, Ubia Tokube. Now on my packaging a kakra on. And he was mentioning about 10 or 15 pounds. I've forgotten the actual figure. But Uba Yen Hana, it's around 5 cities. So my question was that, say me dear Kubeni Bia, dear na may your crime ben so na mefa meet me as spotting some of those markets.
Na Mr. There, on an American show, you're a saboteur. Na Mr. Walla Kubeni Dia Hana also try. Also talk. One, your process could be was secondary takradi ha. Or ya Mr. Nunu, our factory waha, our process could be.
I sometimes growing up could be na wato.
Sometimes when you could be put na wato. I was a managing party no, fine. More had more gun and Alonso too. Or there who then the best hospital to attend. Only the Kokube jointer. The best hospital. So and the pedia Kokube joint, Kobo Kube too. Nasha Wapom Zin most more betty. In or there you encourage on your BBR in order you to come on in your cotton. I mean, Mekacho, on your Bibiara, she be to the cocoa. Cocoa, yeah, young farmers now, they what bread, what ye day, what ye Juma Nadi, what we are Milo Lumpo to Muntobi. Cocoa Narancasano, Yendi be what ye fee. Yentim yam put out, nay and find yam a bommy and do.
That's a fact.
They're exporting. But could be answered them. Could be. I'm gonna for what to turn one car chrono. That's a big market, say you can show. These days, Obiari a program bia or baby ara, or your catty cake, or your cratch yesu, or kubeka crack, kubensu, then all those things. Or then you know you work Ghana now, so you consume kubeno, you encourage young who near consume kube, na your health and your pump no cost. So, yes, export no, but question there be some kube na long suto. Mekacho, kube, you produce what Ghana ha. And a kube so until the tomato so. What shall Kakra and son was say? No kube for say. Don't say. What the while be a repeat. No for wash what do you brew? Ne hask no, what do you brew? One hour with shisha, and I say, what's one paid brew? Be all of you could be brew what I shisha. And then say,
okay, and before I let you, before CB Jam work on still staying a bit on import and exportation of coconut and local consumption.
But as some more can say, Kubena producing and soto.
And soto.
So we can go there.
Sure.
You're running no cry, sometimes on your Kubena will process.
In the Echo Maha, and you Maha, Echo Maha. The Mazia where today who are broaching for Maha, why are the door? Master Padino Ohian Hona, or ye been what they straw ashima mono. Maha waye, Lumun waye, Ewodoa, Echo Kempinski, a bisa when I obey the amo. So I'm saying, now why do I make tardy boy? Kubena lawyer 3 cities, 5 cities, or Adamoko Kempinski, Namokonum Kube. What I shall machine no way straw ashing.
May just a farmer now would be a Kubino. Instead of getting 3 cities, so between 150 cities from one. And I'm a boy.
Mentiasia.
Good.
2014,
in 2014, you call World Cup of Brazil. Obeka say a minister equator coconut back about 200 cities. Money be issue.
What's the call him fan?
You call Brazil World Cup.
No, so Casse, on so Casse. Ojina market circle, but me to Kube 3 cities, 4 cities, 5 cities. Why is our can peace skills said no more diamond
to looking at consumer no. We share farmer no. Into my question is a may farmer. Me dear could be. Quite ben so na me farmer who say okay, apart from the yebe consumer.
Oh, but and no foster kaya. Ena a year.
Pocho mammy no. Mammy no. I wait, I did one hour dear could be in Warbrawa Ghana. Do you know that every 45 minutes a truck leaves the Nzimaland to Nigeria? A truck.
Okay.
Go and check. Every 45 minutes. I want you to be in the radio doing it to be.
My father is a cocoa and coconut farmer.
Mpocho. I'm only saying that Kube or Ghana they on Suto. Alatafo, in the Alatafo, in Nzimaland, no what to Kubia. I catch in a junction. Every 45 minutes, a truckload, 20-footer truckload of coconut leaves in Nzimaland to Nigeria. Those who are doing coconut in Ghana, the farmer, why? You want the farmer to do everything? I don't know, or your chain. One hour your seedlings, one concentrate was seedlings now 1 year. 1 hour ton Kuben, 1 ton man, about ton Yakon Kubensu.
But you're right, Charles Cobner. In any case, Foster Boateng, the Deputy Chief Executive of Tree Crop Development Authority, Oyano, the Tree Crop Development Authority is going to see to pricing so that the farmer would always be best served when it comes to prices. And you're right, Charles Cobner. Yabeda regional minister say, near the regional coordinating councillor say, near the Wasa say the time biara wabaka coconut a friend and Kuben Wasem Biano ono enum woye ne kakra kra eje na ekasa nti wi abri ye das papa
Yo, into one body will Mpocho. On your Kubenku tin order work out Ghana baby a year drew no. Or your there radio station will reduce politics. Na sports na where your radio station no. No what they are Greek. Muhu radio station bia or Ghana horse and a pa. Ocean coffee most would be a Quebec. And now Ocean coffee most would be a tomato.
Say try there ebo hin about that ye das.
Sports yala.
Na me say ebo hin about that ye das. Everybody about that.
Ma, Mr. One year no more. One year Greek show, morning show.
Regional minister, na regional coordinating council. Wait to when you see emu. We do emu. Inti yaba bono sudo. Ne yahwe how you use rice as a commodity to develop the economy of Western region.
Inti Paul Chow. Me pede a reduced sports programming no na a Greek show every morning. Or there no way asem yi dikan and yamna.
Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate your contribution.
Yes,
I think
you're right. That was your right, Charles.
I think when it comes to editorial policies, it should be reserved for media houses to decide.
Oh, now, that was a suggestion.
Director, hey Nana Shadio. I'm say, Uncle, I come in me perspective, where you know, who say, I did not quite person penny for the chance, and say, ye bizarre question is an opportunity, say, Obia only no, obey educating. The Etiha ye focus partners and Nipa, OTA, Obesia, dear bar, one I mean, until at the end of the day, no name say, Obi hold him so or Tini Kuba or the market circle of it.
But at the cross no can also ntiase and say kube na ye duana ensoto na kube ye producing one suswa
nana kai say ye sha ase o ka say ye target 1 million metric tons
enu ni gina regional coordinating council tree crop development authority and Federation. Coconut Federation Ghana ejina womuso nti there's an extent to which onube tumi akasa.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you. Nti yemfa a friend saying yewura ndebia o say we who say producers.
Okay.
Odi apete no.
Okay.
Nti yemfra no na yemno din komo na yembisa no exactly what has happened. This case 89.7 was the media houses in one year that were politics. Not one far programs, ni so one fan developmental programs. Kiss FM, Sunday 1 to 3 is all about reimagining Western region. Time and now Western region or Bordeaux nightlife here good. 24-hour economy or what do know. Not there were industries or boom. So how do we go back to let this kind of industries thrive yet again, so that the economy of Western region we jinanando mehiena ska aba yenkotukumti ono ena ya start program reimagining Western region using coconut as a cash crop for economic development. Inti Yane Yura Foster Boatin, he is the Deputy Chief Executive of Tree Crop Development Authority. Yane Yura Kweku Boatin, he is the Vice President of the Coconut Federation. Ena Yane Tio Eso Ekasa Kakra. Yakone Yane Mr. Ndibia Akasa na Yashe. Yashe your friend saying nkoma ono tum bedi
answer Mr. Interior Bason what's the suggestion Uncle Kobe here very good man penisi yanko tie drum ra na to asoma me
nti
yanko tie drum ra no eni aha han
yes
nti whilst we are looking at this no ma yankanche yetifo and even government agencies responsible for sani me say almost every time there is some allocations for some of these activities. Enti etie for mfasika meshim. Say be ya yensu yebenya ahode ada ne da no.
Exactly.
Yebetumi abo ho de.
Exactly.
Ye betena say na me mfa ne say companies be 10 egu apaso sponsorship we are anka
one beba
large platform to advertise
one more beba one beba one beba na one money we be din komo one be show dwa
they said they na do kind of mumra boom boom na yentimi mo ho de ru
yes
empa emma won na ye da so wa twen yem ye twen say ye ne ye resource persons no ebeto aso say afi na wa join ni yenya we are reimagining Western region ye pese ye focus on region attention na afi nso yenya ahoden a enne ye focus no ye coconut na ye ka coconut krampo a kube ma menka ne kube emfaso ben na say ankrankra ye we fie mu say individual say communities no die na ye betumi e de aye na yenya die nso afri mu eno nti say wa join ni yenya nana yemfa messages ba ko mienu ho enti yemfa numbers bi entudwa say be ya obi pese or contribute a send the SMS and WhatsApp but your memfe ofra yentumi answer 0557 099595 0557 099595 or the WhatsApp and SMS for what ye backing kind a day amount na answer na yen resource persons in the be join na ye din komo bi about send ye industry no air course so far na me ka say eno ka ho na mam ko bi me bisa say galamsey is it affecting because me call Amenfi Central na are Amenfi Central asanku areas no senior okoko dru ho na wo hwe the way ya sense asia
when we say we localize a say you want to know whether coconut farms are also affected by galamsey.
Yes, the production of coconut.
But time I call La Palm, you besin call Buzia near the bar Akoma Plaza. Coconut farm a bian bambe kase.
Yes.
Obian bambe can. Inti say ye de anu tumwa ye ninjina so bia.
Me can say I'm not into na me pay information every from where he sits.
Yes, but I came in because I'm privy to
some of these information.
Some of these things.
Yes.
Basically.
And unti coconut production no my young so more home come say you focus your energy sir ebeboa yen. Say 2021 near ka say Ghana coconut growth export no increasing by 249%. 249%. Unim I rehearse say in 2024 as at February no now yen exported in terms of revenue no as what revenue enya from export no as what kakra by February 2024. Let me get the figures na yeni hu enkomo and it also means it's some of the things are near right no we have to revisit them and do it more right na abuama yen edwuma no akoso
na wo hwe sesia India they have leapt to the first position. Womo produce 19 million metric tons of coconut. Womo ade coconut industry ade almost $3.9 billion to the country's GDP.
That is a certainly very rich.
Yeah, certainly rich. The only thing I made to me I can say, yen set target in kakra from 500,000 metric tons. So you bet me 1 million metric tons. And you need the aquarium in Kakra. And was Western region, a boy about to say, Bombodiana was Kakra, Kotas, I say, Koji seedlings. Not start to say, we coconut plantation.
Once Uncle Kobana can be say, coconut could be a bar at least
amount $50 to
$100. At some point or in a month. And I stand into one the onion conservative figure $100. Nana and $100 is how much? About 1,600.
Yes. Into young fans about 100,000 trees, sir.
Meaning you have so much money.
Yes, yes. It's now the gold of the season. Inti obia pese ode no ho ekohyemu. But when there be also Patrick no on
Faneko, I am really surprised. Now, by February 2024, no, exports in Ghana decreased to 1324.80 US dollars. That is in million. And it's 132 million. It means say if we visit Niamey na ye na your coconut production ebe if we can get 132 million or 150 million.
They will not say a boss obia wuska crackda hobia yesre wa bombodia na kope asase na start say wudua kube 3-4 years na start say so na usika ne eba.
So
mpenifo mo ti say men de wo be coconut but we a young man to say Kwame Achampon dia obey rubber and also obey a friend say
is it cocoa is when your price?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, should I check a record?
Cocoa and your price. They say a bag of cocoa is about 2,000 cents.
So say young fano cocoa and a coconut as we speak. So balance here. First, Mohina see a piano.
Now, what's the baby are you way? My main limiting commodity to secondary takrade and then
no, we are looking at
Western region. Remember the larger part. Even the larger part of Western region, Yensa is much fertile for coconut than cocoa.
Exactly.
A much because and then let me go back to our main area. Coming to Christiane, cocoa and shedan chewo honewu. Omudua cocoa na ensheda nche na ewu ene pa ho a yield no o compare Western region and the Western North region cocoa does very well ewo Western North region.
Okay,
but Western region the no was the first ani ebomu ne de na it's the entire region into na good but part of yen region ha no I say coconut ni mum enyini yie.
And to me, Jinawa coconut to me, Jina for 100 years.
Coconut, so I know what's happening. In Hinino, and quasi any root, I can see I go deep down. And for now, what will help your region? The Honorable Regional Minister Ashasi. Yema Yahuadin coconut production. Listen, I did be anyone a duffo. But if you dis, we are what being say. Obeya na say if ba studio pay enough
oh enough
o sorry na pa na wo tie dua na hye wa no enough but wo sinkete na o weta so ye wadwen say ade mfa so wo so enti me ya obeye mana yiye
but obekaya value chain players no yensa nka wo mo I say GKV one more process coconut oil extra virgin coconut oil na ya of late the kwabrochi no one top inti I would want to believe say subsequently no you gather information no or field na ya ba yan sabeka
the industry players more especially when it comes to the value chain. Yes.
One more year manufacturing no processing no near to me and more atwitwen komo near who exactly what is being done in that sector. Inti yan time so ya bewe. Inti yabeko yewra kweku boate no ho.
Okay.
Na yama amen closing remarks na yetumi at the agrono abewe. This is Kiss FM 89.7. Yeah, kweku yechiao aka sema and nine na yewie yene regional coordinating council ekodi nkomo ena yene another industry player so edi nkomo but wohwe value chain na womo ye processing ne de yansa nka womo enti wobema concluding remarks na yene value chain processes in Edin Komo I think we'll schedule another interview then we'll conduct it. But regional coordinating council for Eboy Abasu say yet to me a set time of yet be quiet our western region.
Okay, almost say regional coordinating council.
Me say regional coordinating council Eboy Abasu say
oh great.
Yede emre esi ho say yebeka coconut ne other related agri product ho asem.
Oh yes.
Also be Eboy Abasu ana.
Oh, me bomb about so 100%. And like I said, prior to the interview, Coconut Federation, we are private sector, and we encourage and support anything coconut which will help develop actors within the federation and also help the private sector grow in terms of as a private sector, we are in support of BBR. A coconut related poor industry players. So our doors are open. Yeah. So you better bomb about so in fact say Mama Coconut Federation the opportunity to once again market coconut, talk about coconut, open up to the coconut challenges, prospects within the coconut value chain, and the call for more investors and investment into the sector to restore livelihood and change economic status of our smallholder farmers who have been marginalized for long. So we are grateful.
A grant ni biba na mo di abana yan so ye di echi akokoko villages na ya advocacy amamu.
Yeah, that's
Yes, what in this year festival na time bene baso.
This year festival no baso na we are yet to confirm the venue, but I think say it may still be Takoradi.
You think say?
Because I think last year there was a promise that it is going to be held once again in Takoradi.
Oh, okay. Until yes.
If anything to go by, what I'm thinking is right there.
And I be September this year, so.
But you say?
It sounds why September.
September, yeah. Okay. September, yeah.
Kweku, ewie yabada wase.
With the Masipa, more fancy me for me home family, Papa, and Tiway.
No, it's okay.
Call to duty.
It's okay. Next time you the derivatives of coconut no so yebedi hunkomo.
Yeah. In fact, I had a lot to share with the derivatives. I wanted to go step by step with all the value chains.
No, don't worry. You better say about topic no so.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. All right.
And Nana, the Obama concluding remarks na yet to me at the program no.
This is on a lighter side. Mr. Watinko Coconut Hospital. Yes, the best hospital. And your coconut joint.
I said some time back, me call in chain one crime. Na me call no I'm so yenya cold. Na coconut water egu bottom ekran. So I think that it has a lot of minerals, it has a lot of vitamins, and we're encouraging people to drink coconut. But if you are diabetic, please don't take it. If you are above 55 years, coconut in wow. Because no, wow. And Tinana concluding
and on behalf of production team, we want to assure your listeners and this is not going to be a one-time show.
No.
Send you and every Sunday afternoon between 1 and 3.
1 and 3.
You better not say na yafa sector by sector, product by product. Na yashem faswa as a region. You be free. So coconut today meaning say have 3 or 4 episodes.
Exactly.
And na eti for us say omotie yen ewie. Na yen kotonsere aboafo say mpeni se ukoto se otwea esi dua so a na yo dasani adema.
Many young men omo I say ma womuni atra womonto omo ade omo bubu bebasa me danu sukura mumu bu amementi ase ntimti wona me woni mpisa
de me pa che ni se mpeni se ukoto se otwea kraman esi dua so a na yo dasani adaroma
anti se programming ɛbɛkɔ soro a
na aboafo ada Roma.
Mana Matias. Yen time aso.
Ɛnu nti yɛto nsa fra aboafo sɛ wɔn mɛboa yɛn sɛ bɛyɛ a kwesi de wie bia no yɛbɛtumi ɛde aba abɛso.
Ɛde abɛsom.
Na bɛbɔ ni
Medin de Kwame Ban.
Okay, Emmanuel Akumle Champon from Starry the Influencer. Starry the Influencer.
Starry the Influencer. Hey, Kodama Bam. Hey, yes.
On behalf of the production team, we want to say thank you for listening. Enjoy your day. Bye.
Exactly. You did very well. Bye, dear. I can't be so cancer by. One from you, Nantum. We'll be Rouse is here.